So here's just a walkthrough of the application to help you understand the different functions that it has. If you're a realtor, it would have a additional function here in that it would have a property search option, and you can link that to whatever property search engine you'd like to use. So if you have like a property search engine built into your website, you can give me that link and I'll get that, input it for you. It'll have all your contact information. So right from the application, if they lost your business card, if you didn't have a business card with you at the time when you met a client handy, it's real easy to give them the application, something they're going to get plugged into, they're going to spend time on, because it's got, a ton of very, very robust, a ton of resources available to them. It's fun to mess around with. People are curious about, what their mortgage payment is going to look like. And, mortgage calculators, one of the number one search applications, in the App Store. So here you have a fully functional mortgage calculator that's built into this with all your contact information. So if they want to email you, text you, or call you, and of course, just get more information on you, there's your profile there, and they can look at all the different calculators they're buying. Different types of programs available. If they're not sure, they can click on the Loan Genie to see which loan would be better suited for them. But they can input, how much they're going to pay for the home and how much they're putting down, the interest rate they anticipate. They can input their taxes and their insurance, and then calculate, to get an idea of what their payment's going to look like. They can save their calculations, refer back to them. And there's some additional links here. So if they go to the Explorer section, information about the mortgages, where rates are now, where they're heading, just general information about the mortgage industry, step-by-step guide, so they can get familiar on the mortgage process, loan programs, so they can get a fair understanding of the different loan programs and what might be better suited for them. Glossary of terms, checklist of what they might need when applying for a mortgage. They can connect with you here, ask a question. They can start a mortgage application if they want to. I have my calendar set here, so they have access. My clients have access to, or prospects have access to my calendar, so they can simply click on here and be taken to my calendar and pick a time that they want to connect with me. It'll block that time out and schedule that. So if you wanted to have something like that, I can customize it for you that way. Real important, you want to make sure that you're sharing it. Here's up top here. When you click on that, it'll give you options to share it, via text, messenger, or email. There's some additional links here as well, and I can customize these. So, for example, in addition to the regular ones that come standard with the calculator, with the mortgage application, you'll also have, in my case, I have a webinar, that it's linked to. So they get that webinar there, a home buyer webinar, a credit course, so they can understand how to maybe build and boost their credit scores. A link to get a copy of my book, so they can certainly mess around with this and keep themselves busy for a while and just gain that familiarity with me. And ultimately, because your application is customized with your information and your specific links, my links are not going to be on your application. The only link I include is if they wanted to apply for a mortgage, they could start a mortgage application, right here. They can request a callback, ask a question, and they can even scan their documents. So when they're applying for a mortgage, or if they need to scan something, they can just scan it and it'll be retrieved and forwarded to you. And of course, any time that an inquiry comes in on your application, you'll be notified via email, so you can follow up with your prospect or client. So that's it in a nutshell. Really great, very robust, feature-packed mobile application that I think your clients are going to love.